teach you how to stock your bar for your wedding. Now, if you have a professional caterer doing this for you, then this message is not applicable. But if you are providing your own beer, wine, and liquor for your wedding, maybe even straws, cups, napkins, I'm going to teach you some calculations that can be super helpful and show you how you customize it based upon the length of your wedding and your guest drinking styles. And let me tell you, I've owned a mobile bar for 5 years and I've also worked in the wedding industry for 13, so I'm speaking from professional experience. Now, the first two equations that we're going to go over today are how many drinks are going to be served at your wedding and how many of each kind of drink might be served at your wedding. And just for the purposes of this post, I am going to show you what I would do if I was hosting a wedding for 100 guests and it's a 5-hour event between cocktails and dinner. I'm not counting the ceremony in this. All right, to figure out how many drinks are going to be served, you will do your amount of guests that are attending your wedding times the drinks per person, and that will give you total amount of drink. Now, a lot of people are like, how do I figure out drinks per person? And this is going to be different for everybody. For me, I use 1 drink per hour plus 2 buffer drinks, which makes 7 drinks per guest. That's the magic number I use. For your group, it could be more or it could be less. So amount of guests, 100, 7 drinks per person gives me 700 beverages total. The next equation that we're focusing on, how many drinks of each kind? The equation for that is the total drinks times whatever your breakdown is going to be equals the total type. The most common breakdown that I see in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is the guests being 40% liquor drinkers, 40% beer and seltzer drinkers, and 20% wine drinkers. As you can see below, I used that equation. 700 drinks total times 0.4 gives me 280 drinks. That goes for liquor, that goes for beer. And for wine, we said 20%. That gives me 140 glasses of wine. So that's going to give you your very, very basic. Now, the next thing you're going to have to focus on, and I'll do this in a separate part, is how many cases do you need to buy? How many bottles do you need to buy based on your guest drinking habits? But this is the first part. I hope this helps somebody.